Hey people, this is Vati215 with another video on how to make a cool background. The reason I've got halfway through the tutorial in the background is because basically I completely messed up the other video at that point. So I'm just going to try again. So put your width and height at your screen resolution. You should know how to do that by now. If you don't, well, just right click your background or screensaver, whatever you call it. And then go to Properties on XP and Personalize on Vista laptops and stuff, yeah. And then find your screen resolution from there. There's lots of options and one of them's on about screen resolution. So find your screen resolution. Don't change it, if I were you. And then just put it in, width and height. This is a Photoshop Zero tutorial, so I'm going to be going through it step by step, 100%. So have your preset on custom and all these settings, and then click OK. Right, so the first thing we need to do is start on our starburst effect. So I've already got the right foreground and background colours. You want your lighter colour here. That's going to be your light colour, your foreground colour, it'll say up here. And then the one at the back, the background colour, as it says up here, needs to be the darker colour. So once you've got that set up, select this tool over here, the gradient tool. Make sure you go down here and make sure that first one in the top left is selected. And then get from the top, drag it down to the bottom, and let go of your mouse. And you'll get this nice glowy thingy. Then go to Filter, up at the top, Distort, Wave. Now my settings are already on here because of the other video, obviously. Number of generators, 69. Wavelength, 17 to 18. Amplitude, minimum to maximum is 5 to 145. 100%, 100%. Repeat edge pixels, sign, click OK. Right, so you've got halfway there. Filter, then go to Distort again, and then click on Polar Coordinates. This is all on our little background layer over here. Go to Rectangular to Polar, 100%, and click OK. And then we'll have our basic starburst effect. Now, if you got what I did back on this blurry bit here, don't worry because your logo will be covering most of that. So if you want to get it just right, then fine, get it right with the gradient and everything. So yeah, this is a tutorial purposes only, so I'm not that bothered about it. Not literally not bothered, but it doesn't have to be perfect, so that will take me too much time. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is go to this button down here and the page unfolding and click it. That'll create a new layer. So then you go File, Place, and then we're going to place the image which you're going to use as your main image. I've made plenty of logos here. The one I'm going to use at the moment isn't very good quality because it was a sketch which I made into reality, and I'm pretty bad at drawing, so you can imagine it wasn't that good. It's fallen short of my standards pretty much. It's not really that good. That's all. Here it is. So if you don't like it, then I've told you why. Check mark it. And then you can go ahead and move that around with this. I think about that is fine. Now, this time we're gonna make sure new company logo is selected. Right click, go to blending options. Once it finally loads, then go to Bevel and Emboss, tick it, like I have done now. Then go to the drop list from Inner Bevel and select Outer Bevel, that will add a slight glow. Put the depth to max, the size to 18 is my standards. Yeah, quite big. And then leave that as linear and put everything down here to 100%. And then click OK. Now if you think that's like too fat, then just alter it as much as you can, but make sure it looks, you know, respectable. Now click your background layer, click new layer. Now what that will do is that will create this layer behind your logo but in front of the background layer, which is what we want because then it's much easier to do. Select your brush tool after you downloaded some glow brushes, the link will be in the description. And then I might make a video on how to install brushes and everything, but that will probably be a video response to VV Comp Helps version, so please watch his video anyway. It'll be much easier. I've gone past it, haven't I? These are some of my splatter brushes. Oh, there we are. Which one did I use? Is that one? Yeah, that's the one. It's 1169. There's probably more 1169s, but just have a clear look at it. That one. Select your colour you're going to use, which is your foreground colour. In this case, I'm not going to use red because that's part of the background. So I think I'll use a... Ooh. Let's give it a pinky purpley feel to it. Then, because it's super big, I'm just going to resize it a bit with my brackets. Oh, that's way too small. And then simply click. Go to the other side. And click. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and edit that because that wasn't very good. And click. It's not perfect, but there you go. That's how I make my background. Well, this particular one. That's very kind of girly, the background brushes, so you can change the colour to whatever you want. This wasn't perfect, but it's good. So, until my next video, that's all, YouTube. See ya.